You see that sheen on that road? About 40% of that is black ice with water on the top. I've got to try and not break my neck. It's like the fucking Krypton Factor or something. Anybody in England remember that? Whatever happened to that show? I can't remember when it actually stopped, but it was quite fun. But anyway, if you're American or something, you won't know what the hell I'm talking about, so we'll get past that. But yeah, it's if you don't promote what you do, nobody else is going to. Normally people whinge because, you know, why is it not me? I'm better than him, why am I not there? Because you don't promote your shit. Because you're not prepared to piss off 3/4 of the community to do it. I am. I don't give a shit. I'm 40 this year. I'm older than the majority of you, right? What have I got to lose? Fuck all. Now I take as a template for the way I conduct, you know, my promotion. Here's the big secret. Well, some of you might have worked it out. You know that I used to be an escape artist, right? Until back injury and stuff like that. Which wasn't to do with the escapes, it was just a congenital spinal problem. The greatest publicists of all time, you know, well, one of the, apart from Barnum, was Harry Houdini, right? That's my template. Always has been. There's a secret. Read lots of books on Houdini and do that. Right? Simple as that. But you've got to be prepared to piss everybody off. Because people won't like it. Because you're everywhere. So look at the heat that Pat Nolan gets for promoting 3D Code. Now, I've got a lot of time for Pat. We used to be mods together on Sub-D, subdivisionmodeling.com, years ago. We were both starting around the same time. Now, we use different programs. Does that mean me and Pat are each other's throat? I fucking hope not, you know. It's like, well, look, that's my favourite to test out fucking something, you know, Twitter to make sure to connect to my phone properly. And the bloke didn't say, no, fuck off, you use Mudbox, you know what I mean? It's like, whoa, yeah, fuck it, another one. You know, it's like, get a fucking grip, you know what I mean? It's only software. In fact, if you watch that lecture, you might be surprised at some of my opinions about all sorts of things. You know, in fact, I'm sort of honest about a lot of companies, including Autodesk. Is that biting the hand that feeds me? No. Telling the fucking truth, right? I've always told the truth, even when it hurts. Because if I can't be truthful with myself, who the fuck can I be truthful to? And if I have to stand in front of a room full of people, you've got to tell the truth. But it's mad, you know what I mean? And people see that shit and they just, you know, it's like some fucking war. Well, I've had all sorts of crap over the years, as some of you know. Some of you have seen, and sometimes occasionally we get it in the comments on YouTube, you know. But I keep them up unless they're incredibly personal, you know. I've had all sorts of things, you know. It's when it starts something away from kids it starts pissing me off. And it's not a good idea to piss me off. Because I bear grudges, like most people. But yeah, it's, you know, well, I've got the time here. See, I've got time to discuss this, but one of my bugbears at the moment is the fact that as artists, we get paid shit, right? Our pay is crap. That's the only word for it. We're treated like shit. We do very long hours. We spend longer learning to do what we do than a surgeon or a lawyer or an accountant, and we get paid a lot less. Now, some of you have read about the court case and all the thing with the American government about Pixar and ILM with this illegal cartel to keep wages down. That's fucking shocking. Yeah, artists aren't all of a film or a game or a TV series or whatever, right? We're only part of the story. We can't claim that it's all our work. But we're an important part. The same as the compositors are, same as the animators are, and, you know, the whole post-side, it's all important, right? And you can't say, well, okay, son, you might have worked on Star Wars and done Yoda and done Jar Jar Binks, which we won't hold against you, but you're not actually allowed to tell anybody, and we're going to pay you shite. So how do we change that? I can tell you how to change it, but it'll never happen. I had an idea a while ago. No, I'm not going to do it, but I'll tell you what it is anyway, in case anybody else wants to. And that was to start a union up for digital artists, including compositors and everybody, right? This is to mean that everybody would basically need to join for it to work, which was never going to happen, right? Then what we do is, you see, okay, we're sick of being treated like crap. We're sick of being treated as disposable. And if they don't raise the prices, which will cost them money, but you know what? Tough. The films start costing a bit more. Maybe it's time we started getting a bit of that bloody money, because a lot of money being made out of 3D at the moment. You know, this whole bloody thing with Avatar and shit. Are we getting any of it? No, we're not. You call a general strike. That's it. Down tools. old-fashioned 70s way. You know what? Wouldn't be long before the whole lot changes round and there's nice offers made and we all get more wages. But it won't work. And you know why it won't work? Because at least half the industry would break the strike because it would further their career. The other half would think about it. Why wouldn't I do it? I'll tell you why. Because I'll get shit on the stick. It'll be, oh God, Wayne's trying to gain control of the industry. He's trying to tell us all what to do. No, that's why I'm not doing it. You know what? I want somebody else to do it, to get off their fat arse for a change. And instead of whinging about these things, let's try and change it. But you know what? It ain't going to happen. Because the moment you say to some of these guys that are earning, they are at the top of the industry and earning a nice wage, right, so we want you to down tools and risk getting the sack. They won't fucking do it. And that's why this industry will stay where it's at. Why we'll never get paid any more or much more than we are at the moment. Why we'll always be doing too many hours for too little money. Because everybody's at war with everybody else. It's all, I'm better than you, he's better than me, I don't get on with him because he uses this software, and this company doesn't like that company because, whoa, they've taken over half the universe. I couldn't give a fuck, right? You either want to make the money that you're worth or you don't. And it seems to me the industry is its own worst enemy. As long as we're all at war, that's never going to happen. But you know what? I'm not going to solve the fucking problem. I think I've done enough. And it's cost me more than most people ever realise. So we'll see. Will anybody pick up this idea? I'll make you a fucking bet they won't. I'm going to try and prop this up here while I light a cigarette. See if I can actually put it behind the stones like that. Oh look, both hands. You never get to see both hands. But yeah, it's those are my ideas. I have loads of these little ideas. You know, it's very easy to turn the industry around. And it's like, who do you think you are? Well, I'm the guy that wants to get you paid more, you know what I mean? All I can hope is that eventually people see sense, but I don't think it's going to happen. See, at the moment what's happened is, years ago when the people in the East, in India, started doing 3D and setting up firms, they weren't very good, right? So the big studios thought, they ain't no threat, let's forget about them. Instead of buying them out or, you know, gaining control, which is what they should have done from a business level. Then the LAFX scene basically died, right, and moved to London. Now we thought, great, we'll all move to London. You've got lots of people living in London who basically, I don't like London, I don't like England, well fuck off then, back home. That's what I feel like saying, you know. If you don't like it here, fuck off. Let somebody over here have a job, or somebody else that does, you know. But, you know, that'll piss a lot of you off, you know, but it's right. You don't like it in this country? Great, go home. If I was in America and I didn't like it, I'd come home. Right? Yeah, simple. Or simples, as the meerkats would say. But yeah, now it's all going to do, in a year or two's time, it'll start moving the entire effects in the industry to India. Does that mean we should all be at war with everybody from India and Pakistan? No, it's not their fault. We didn't take them seriously. We didn't help. Those of you that weren't prepared to basically help train these guys up have now got a bit of an el problemo. And the companies have got an even bigger fucking problemo because they don't have control. So yeah, lots of them are starting places up now, but it's too little too late, I'm afraid. So we need to look and revitalise the industry. Will it happen? Probably fucking not. People don't listen. You know, the amount of times I've said this stuff for years and people don't listen. There's a lot of people like me. We say, look, this is obviously going to happen. It's really going to happen, folks. And it's, oh no, you're talking shit. What happens? It happens, right? Doesn't make any sense, but you know what I mean. But it's just mad shit, you know what I mean? Well, I'm going to have about a minute before I'll have to go to the next video. It's sort of a rant-a-thon today, but I've a beamy bonnet about a lot of things, you know what I mean? But I'll probably have another rant in the next one. We'll see what we can have a rant about. Except one of those fucking moods. So if you're easily offended, piss off. I mean, switch off now. See you later.